Problem 37, it says the surface area of a plastic ball is 196 pi. A sponge ball has a radius twice that of the plastic ball. So this guy's radius of the sponge ball is twice as big. So what's the surface area of the sponge ball? Well, let's think. The surface area of the plastic ball is 196 pi. So what's the formula for the surface area? Surface area of a plastic ball. Now what shape is that also? That's going to be a sphere. The surface area for a sphere is 4 pi r squared. 4 times pi times the radius squared. Now this guy, it already tells us this answer comes out 4 times pi times the radius squared gives you 196 pi. So I know 196 pi is equal to 4 times pi times this ball's radius squared. The plastic ball's radius squared. R is the only unknown here. I can get R by itself. If I divide by 4 pi and I divide by 4 pi, pi's obviously go away. 196 divided by 4 is 49. How convenient. So 49 is equal to the radius squared. So what's the radius? Well, we take the square root of both sides, and the radius is 7. So this guy, the plastic ball, has a radius of 7. We now can apply that to the sponge ball, whose radius is twice as much. So if the plastic ball has a radius of 7, the sponge ball has a radius twice that, so the radius of the sponge ball is twice 7, which is 14. So the surface area of the sponge ball, the formula for the surface area is pi times the radius squared, and we end up multiplying by 4. I just remember it's sort of the area of a circle, and it's 4 times as much. Pretty cool formula, really. So it equals 4 times pi times 14 squared. Okay. 14 squared is 196. So we have the answer, 4 times pi times 196. Notice these answers are in terms of pi right here. And I know 4 times 200 is 800. So this is a little less. It's actually going to be this right here, isn't it? 784 pi, choice C. 4 times 196 gives us 784 times the pi. And there's the surface area of this other guy. He's 784 pi. Notice how much, it was actually 4 times as much as that 196 pi. And that's something we do learn, is basically if you start changing the radius, if you double the radius, so you take your radius and radius is normally squared. Well, if you come in here and you double that r, you multiply it by 2, you're going to get 2r squared, which is going to give you 4. So your answer is always going to be, for area, surface area, is always going to be 4 times as much if you double the radius. And that's what I personally would have done. Seeing 196 pi, I would have just multiplied by 4 right away and gotten that. But I know a lot of us struggle with that concept. So again, we could work through this quite easily. Problem 37, the answer C.